Alright, welcome, my friends. Sorry for the slight delay here. I'm just behind because I'd pre-prepped all my things that I was gonna do in my Discord posts and my other, posts to let everybody know I was live. And, I accidentally closed the app and I was like, no! Because I had to type it all out again at the last minute. I do apologize. So if you're just joining in, welcome. I am Damien. This is DamiensAdventure, and today we're going to be in part 3 of the Markarth DLC for ESO. And I find it fascinating because it's technically more of the same from the expansion of the Greymoor expansion, but it's so good. I mean, we're in the Reach. Like, it's the best worst thing ever. For those who don't know, that like the Reach, they're not. I guess you say they're this really different, right? Think about the qualities you would think of a Skyrim orc having, right? Like this brutality thing, and they're viewed as like savage by everyone else. But in reality, they actually have their own culture and everything. It's really, kind of cool. And depending on the era, the orcs were trying to, either build their culture or destroy it by warring with themselves or others. The Reach are very much the same. Reachmen are very much the same. They, how do I put this? If memory serves, you run into them a lot during the Skyrim game, but you don't really get to do too much with them. Well, you do sack Markarth. That's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. That was a good part of the story. Alright, so today I believe we're gonna be going under the Reach. I could be wrong, but since we're doing so much of the storyline, we're basically just smooth sailing until we get there, So let's see here. Give me just a sec. Alright. Sorry for the loud background music. Usually it's not that big of a deal. This expansion, they get a lot of orchestral music, and it's got these very high tones, and it makes it hard for me to keep it, in check and stuff. Let's get into the game, though, eh?
Dagothor welcomes you, Nerevar, to DamiensAdventure.
Thank you, Lord Dagoth. So chat, I was up all night editing a video, and I like it. Like, I don't like watching myself because I experienced it, and I had problems like sitting still watching stuff as is. So for me to be able to sit there and watch it for like 45 minutes is like really good. It passed the ADHD test. So I was like, okay, at this point, I think it's good enough to render. And then it almost melted my computer rendering it. That was a fascinating experience. Like a really fascinating experience. I was like, ooh, shit. I went to like, I think at one point I had to change what I was doing because like my CPU went to like 82 degrees Celsius. I was like, oh god. I rolled that shit right back down. But yeah, it was definitely a thing. But yeah, that should be going up in either today, tomorrow, something like that. I may hold on to it though for a few weeks. And the reason why is because then it'll be even more outdated. No, I'm kidding. But the thing is, like at some point I might take a day off in the next few weeks. So like either for New Year's, we also have a birthday coming up soon. Not my birthday, but my partner's birthday. And yeah, on one of those days I'm probably gonna take off or just do something really short. So for that, that'll be the day that yeah. But anyway, this is Count Verandus Ravenwatch. If you were watching yesterday, we played and we were having a good time, and then all of a sudden, boosh, the net was like being crazy and everything else, right? So what I ended up doing was backing out of that quest section and just logging out right here, so that way we could pick up today. So if you were watching the stream yesterday, it'll end with us going, oh, the stream is getting laggy and my internet's going cray. I'll be back tomorrow, right? And then next thing you know, here we are. If you go to the next stream, so it works out perfectly. It flows evenly. God, you can tell I've been doing editing all night. My sinuses sound like it. I sound rough. Count Veranda's Ravenwatch.
Your investigations uncovered that Ard Kadek's advisor, Lady Belaine, is working with the Grey Host, and that she's a vampire. To hide that from me takes great power. Tell me exactly what you heard during Rada Al-Saran's conversation with her.
I'll tell you what I just uncovered. The fact that I don't have a soda. I'll be right back. I'm running to the kitchen. Don't go away. All right. And luckily, both my cats are sleeping, so I won't be interrupted by the fat fish. There's like a flapping fish. It just goes flap, tap, 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 and then it just sounds terrible because I have hardwood floors, so my neighbors probably think we were up to no good. Let's see, Lady Belaine mentioned her influence over the Ard, and that Markarth would soon be full of Reachful.
With your warning, Ard Kadek can decide what to do with Lady Belaine's advice in the future. As to why they care that Reachfolk gather within the city, I'll need to think about that. Did you hear anything else of significance during their exchange?
Yeah, Rada Al-Saran said he needs something called the Archithzon Keystone. Jesus, I have such hard times pronouncing Elder Scrolls names. He sent Belaine to find it.
Rodder tried to use dwarven devices once, but nothing came of it. Interesting. As I toured the city, I met Nolavan. He works with dwarven scrap in the southeast section of Markarth. Maybe he can lead us to this keystone before Lady Belaine acquires it.
Maybe. Alright, I'll find Nolavan and ask him more about the Archithzon Keystone. Almost burped. Archithzon Keystone.
Despite occupying the ruins of their lost civilization, few Reachfolk want anything to do with dwarven devices.
I know that
That's why
feeling.
Nolavan intrigued me. While you deal with him, I'll seek out Arana's rebels. If I can't find them, they will surely notice me.
I thought you also wanted to talk to Ard Kadek.
And so I shall, briefly.
Mm.
has a city full of Reachfolk to deal with, so I don't want to unduly distract him.
Ah.
Then I need to locate Arana. If we can get the rebels to work with us against the Grey Host, we'll have more than a fighting chance.
Okay. So we have 3 quests. This one is just not going to be done. I'm abandoning that one for now. So these 2 is what we're on. One down here, and we are currently here. We need to go to the scrap house. Which is here in town, so let's rock. Oh yeah, congrats on hitting level 75 Black Mage in Final Fantasy 11. That's actually a feat and a half. Definitely. Let me get past this loud ass waterfall. I've got THX surround sound going right now on my headset, so it sounds baller. But it is all encompassing waterfall, let me tell you.
Were they friend or foe?
My rooks couldn't tell. He met them in private, without Lady Belaine.
Oh, wonder if she's finally fallen out of favor with the Ard.
Ooh, that look painful as hell. Look at that, so fresh and so clean, clean. They're gonna be like, get the hell out of our drinking water. Nice. I don't remember all of the stuff. I just remember going through, doing all the summon stuff, getting summoner up to freaking, I think it's like 50 something. I wanted to go to 75 with it, but I didn't get all the way. Wow, I was able to get away with that right in front of them. Did you see that? I should not have been able to get away with that. I did it again. You can't see me. I'm taking everything. Oh, yeah. I even got the jewels. Now we gotta run. We got the jewels.
Aye, you're an outsider. I guess when the Ard made us put up those scratchings he calls signs, it really worked. Attracted you right to my business. Unfortunately, we're
It
closed
sure
right
did.
now. Come back later. And bring your gold.
I will. Oh my fucking god. Oh. That worked out so well. Oh, it's too early for this shit. Alright, I just need to ask you something. Do you happen to know anything about the Artisan's keystone?
Artzan. Sounds dwarven. I
Aye.
guess that's why you came to see me. No one in Markarth knows more about the deep folk and their scrap than old Nolavan. Now, keystones. That's another matter. Could refer to a wedge that supports an arch, maybe?
Thinking maybe magical.
Well, that is the other kind. You might be able to find one in Bethesda. I could sell you a map to the place, but it won't be cheap. Or if you do a simple job for me, I'll give you the map as payment. Quick work that would help me a great deal.
Alright, I'll bite. What's the job?
Pick up a package and return here. Do that, and the map is yours. Just beyond the gates, there's an old dwarf house. Parcels with my name on them appear there from time to time. I'm expecting one currently. Go check and bring me what you find.
I feel like I'm doing some really, 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 really not okay work right now. Alright, that's where we're headed. As soon as I remember how to get there. Alright, here we are. Oh, Dynamis? Yeah, that was rough. I was there for the launch of that.
Don't ask a Hagraven about crossbreeding mounts. I did once. She misunderstood my meaning and cursed me to never have children, sadly.
Remember, everything in 11 had to be fully quested out. Like, they didn't just give you stuff. It was so funny. It was like, hey, I want to take the airship. 11 hours later. It's like, you got the... It's like, cool, now you can ride the airship. This will be much faster. 20 minutes later. Welcome to Kazam. Oh, or it's like, oh, I could take this boat. It's gonna be quicker to go 3 zones over. Exactly 5 minutes less and 2 invasions later. The true answer is the chocobo, but the chocobo will always buck you at random, so you get screwed no matter what you do. Oh, I keep telling me to go back here because I got 2 markers. I'm like, where am I going? Nice, to get even more experience scrolls I don't need. That reminds me though, we do have experience scrolls. 50% for 2 hours. Let's go. Not there. We need to go elsewhere. Not to the land of elsewhere, but to elsewhere. Let's see. Read the thing. Level 7 VM. Yeah, Dynamis was fun. What was really fun was experiencing the thing unfold, because a lot of the places that like a lot of the stuff that was happening in a lot of these areas and stuff, they just always kind of felt ominous before. And then they added that in, and it just really kind of drove home the narrative. It was like, oh, I knew something shady was there. You know, that kind of thing. It was cool. Also, the constant leaking black shit from the crags. I think that's what they were, right? The crags? Alright, now that we've made sure that we retrieve the package, we're heading back. Shit. Holy shit, I got air. I think it's been so long I don't remember. I kind of remember bits and pieces. So you gotta understand, this was like 2004. So it's like, yeah. The fact that I remember as much as I do is astonishing, and probably attributed to my Final Fantasy XIV play.
We're closed. Oh, it's you!
Aye.
Was it there? Was there a new package with my name scrawled on
it? Good times. Here's your package. It has your name on it and everything.
Oh, well done, outsider, well done. You say this scroll is my name? Fancy that. And it's heavy. That's a good sign. I leave things down in the depths, and in return, I get these packages from time to time. Here is your map. Good luck in Bethesda.
Alright. Oh, good. Let's see.
Hey, you. Verandis has need of you.
Whoa. That was random. She just kind of popped up.
Verandis said he sent you to talk to the scrap dealer, and here you are. Good to see you, by the way. Anyway,
the
Verandis
what
needs
dealer?
to talk to you. Right away, he said. So let's go.
I thought Verandis was going to try to look at the rebels and their leader.
He did. Here, let me mark a location on your map. That's Rebels' Retreat, what Arana and her people call their camp in the foothills. Verandis wants you to meet him there.
Alright. I may know where to find the keystone, too. I'll go to Rebels' Retreat and tell Verandis.
You should move quickly. Verandis has a way with words, but he's still a verbose high elf vampire noble from High Rock, any and all of which can get you killed in the Reach.
It didn't take long for Verandis to make contact with the rebels, though.
Funny you should mention that. Oh, he went out into the foothills all right, but before Verandis could find them, the rebels found him. Seems to be working out, at least for the moment.
How are you holding up after Greymore?
Well enough, I suppose. Thanks for asking. Adusa drags her tail a bit every now and then. Still fighting off the worst of Aseni's experiments, I think. But so far, no turning into a blood knight, so, you know, success.
Tell me more about Rebels Retreat.
What's to tell? It's a Reach folk camp in the foothills. Probably the main base for the rebels, but I'm just guessing.
Hold on. I know. She said it before. I know where we're going now. She's told us this before. It took me a second to remember. I literally, like, my brain is mush from the amount of editing work I've done. I'm like just constantly looking at stuff going, wow, this is so cool, while falling to my death all the time. But you know what? I've got like something like 1,000 revives, so I'm good. And I literally generate more revives than I use. And you might be wondering, why does he say he has 1,000 revives? Well, my friend, it's because I have like 1,000 charged soul stones just sitting in the bank.
I'm used to seeing Reach.
14 more days, nice. Okay, so we're going to Rebels Retreat, or we can go down here to find Apprentice Orla. Screw it. Rebels Retreat it is. Oh, hell. Alright, so we're going this way, and I think we're gonna go up the side of the hill. No, I guess I need to keep going this way then. So it's gonna be up there.
Ah, Urana. Here comes my associate now.
Aye, that one I know. Very well, Verandis. I'll speak to them.
Yeah, it's Arana. Arana's cool.
I see Verandis' word is good. You said I could treat with you, and here you are. The Count tells me that Lady Belain and the Grey Host leader, Rada El Saran, seek some powerful relic. The Arcthazand Keystone. Is that correct?
Yep. I obtained a map and it might lead to a place where we can find it. Bethesda.
Let me see your map. Yes, I know that name. But dwarven mischief riddles the bones of the Reach. It could be anywhere. My mother called this place the Hissing Maze. Said it's full of mechanical monsters that guard a trove of silver.
Oh? That sounds interesting. Do you know where it's located?
3 marks. 3 places to search. All right. I'll help you in Verandis, but not before the spirits bless our alliance. I want you to undertake a ritual. If the spirits favor you, we'll face the Grey Host together.
And if I don't want to favor the spirits?
Positive thoughts, Harrier. Positive thoughts. Participate in the ritual. Then we will see what we will see.
Alright, I'll participate in your ritual. What do I need to do?
Without the blessings of the spirits, 'twould be unseemly for this alliance to go forward. The ritual begins with the preparation. Gather a Briarheart seed, a Hagraven's Eye, and a handful of bright river shale. Check to the east, west, and south.
Alright. Let's see. Here's one. Out this way. Where am I going though? Ought to be like right up here. I think it is. Yep. Shit. Okay, so you gotta go to the other one first. Maybe I can do this one. Yeah. I straight stole that shit. Alright. Well, it lets me. I'm gonna get back in the I'm gonna get back on my mount. There we go. And now we go back to Arana. It's like I'm back. I'm here. I'm here. Oh my god. I'm gonna need to repair. Yeah.
The Harrier returns, swift as a crow on the wing. I have prepared the ritual fire. Did you bring the components I requested?
Yep.
Well done, Harrier. Now, once we undertake this ritual, we will be bound by blood and spirit. It's a union stronger than stone and more eternal than the stars. Are you ready for such a commitment?
Wait, what? Yeah, sure.
Good. So am I. Let's hope the spirits feel the same way. Place the components in the fire and stand back. No matter what you see or hear, stand your ground and think about our alliance. Keep that purpose in your mind. Understand?
Yeah. I'll place the components in the fire now.
Hear our call, Hunt King. Two great packs seek the same full moon. Make them one, bound by common prey. Let Rach and Raven drink of the same dark blood. How your blessing, mighty Hircine. send a sign and guide our hunt. Look, Hircine paints our quarry in smoke and stars. Our pact has been blessed, Harrier. The ritual was a success. Our union has been blessed by Hircine himself. I'm not certain what the spirits showed us, but I'll figure it out eventually. I always do. Are you ready to search for the keystone now, Harrier? I think I know where to begin.
Are you coming with me to find the keystone?
Aye, Harrier. We're bound together now. And how else will you find anything in those forsaken depths? I think the skytail we saw in the fire, the snake, will point the way. Once I figure out how it connects to all this, that is.
Skytails?
That's what we call the shapes in the stars. Constellations is your word, I think. Some of my sisters can read the stars the way you read a book. See the future, learn the truth in every twinkle. I don't have the knack. It's fire and bones for me.
Interesting. Why do you want to come to me? Or come with me?
We made a pact, and Hircine blessed it. He put us on the scent, and I plan to track it to the end. Besides, without someone who knows the reach, the map's useless. You know what monsters hate? Silver. According to the stories, Bethesda is full of it.
Interesting. Let's go find Bethesda.
I need to speak to Tayfern before I set out. Go on, Harrier. I'll find you on the trail.
Is there really silver there?
So the legends say.
Cool.
A treasure trove of the pure metal. Enough to arm my warriors with weapons to slay every vampire and werewolf that marches with the Grey Host. And your keystone too, with any luck.
Wait, what do you mean we're bound together?
It means what it means. We're tied to each other now. What happens to one, happens to both. Thin-bloods make alliances with ink and parchment. We do it with fire, and oath, and spirit signs. I think you can guess which practice is stronger.
So if someone breaks this alliance...
Then they'd better lace their foot coverings tight, because they'll find no peace in the wild. Every wolf, hawk, and red-eyed stag heeds the Hunt King's call. You see? Rich alliances have teeth. Your Ravenwatch friends better not forget that.
Alright. Oh, they're still here. Keep her on a safe and let her. I'm not sure the rebels will honor our new agreement. Find a keystone. I don't know what it's for, but if Rada Al-Saran wants it, then we need to make sure to keep it away from him. Brandis and I will catch up with you after we check. Okay, so they're supposed to be spawned in, but they did some kind of weird like teleportation thing during the ritual thing, and they're stuck. That's so weird. Alright, before we go that way, I'm gonna go down here. Alright, bounce. That was dope. That was like boom. Alright, so here we go, right? What we need to do is complete this, because this is the final piece of the Hircine altar.
How can you rest with death on the trail? We must keep moving.
What?
My sons and I have walked for what feels like days now. We must bide here for a bit, on account of my old bones and Drizol's weak spirit. A shame to our clan, that one.
The road must be hard on you.
I may not have a straight back anymore, but I can walk a road as good as anyone. And I can gut a rascal like a lass of a few seasons, if you take my meaning.
Only a fool would allow strangers to approach in times like these. You'll find a knife in your gullet should you try anything. we head for Markarth. You won't do the same. Dark things surround us, and only stone walls might hold them back.
Really? What dark things do you speak of?
Have you lost your senses? How could you miss those storms? And the screams in the air? Bands of the beasts sweeping across the reach from here to the northern shores. Vampires and werewolves joined forces, calling themselves the Grey Host.
Do you think Markarth can keep you safe?
A deal safer than dragging our toes out here, aye. The Ard put the word out for anyone with legs to make for the safety of the walls. Karak's many things, but the fool ain't one of them.
Gods take me, my insides are boiling. I've put nothing but leaves in my belly for too long. Finnvag needs to let us make camp. Why rush to shelter in Markarth if we're on death's door when we get there?
What are you doing out here?
Look, talk to Finnvag, will you? My stomach's sore enough. Don't need some dunce yammering my ear off to make it worse.
Who's traveling with you?
My brother, the weak lout, and my mother. She shuffles at half a snail's speed, and yet could still beat Drisol in a foot race. You might understand why I hurry to get to Markarth. Everything else aside.
Mm-hmm. Not quite sure what that's about, but, you know. Maybe it's a quest I did the other day. Let me see chat. So we're gonna go forward and up, I guess? Yeah, we're going up. It's just one of those ones where, like, you... Oh, yep. I think this is like that place that's way up there. There's a back door to here, though. Shit. Alright. This thing's like one hell of a run.
Easy, girl. I told you Hersin would send us a sign.
Oh, it is. There's werewolves and shit.
If you plan to harm me, the jaws of my wolf would already be around your throat.
Really?
If you plan to harm me, the jaws of my wolf would already be around your throat. I guess that means you aren't an enemy. So, what are you doing out here, Wanderer?
When you didn't return, High Shaman Gunnar sent me to find you.
Ah, this mission. There were problems at every turn. Hersin definitely tested me on this hunt. I almost died trying to retrieve the symbol of Reichenbeg. In order to establish a new shrine in Markarth, we need to earn it.
Will you help me?
Will you help me, Wanderer?
I read wrong thing. I'll retrieve the symbol. We're gonna find it.
The old tower at the top of the rise. It's the lair of a powerful minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
Look for a drum of bone, skin, and wood in its hoard. If you find it, take it to the High Shaman in Markarth. I'm in no condition to help, so I'll make my own way back.
Alright, let's do it. Now we get to go to this creepy tower. Stabbed him in the nuts. Alright, chat. Let's see, where are we headed? Right here. That was simple enough. Any extras up here? Anything in the back? So the wolf can go in there, just not me. Ain't that a bitch? Oh, nothing over there, nothing here. Gonna warp us there. It's sad to throw myself off another cliff.
Look, Harrier. A plaque. Let's examine it.
What's up? That thief.
That's a skytail. We call it the hunter, but I think you would refer to it as the thief.
Mm-hmm.
We find these from time to time. We think they're dwarven. Skytails etched into metal. Pretty, isn't it?
It is. You called this from the hunter?
Aye, but in and of itself, I'm not sure what it's trying to tell us. Let's keep looking, alright?
Alright. I'm gonna lead them to that. Let's see. Did we get good stuff? No. Looks like it's gonna be down here or here. Somewhere.
Unnatural witch storms. Nothing but reach stories, mark my words.
I don't think we're close to
These plaques are as old as these hills, Harrier. Take a look. That's the Witch in the Stars, or the Mage, as you call it.
That was awesome. There's like nature sounds and shit.
Skytails. The Witch is one of the guardians that protects the lesser stars.
How does that help us find the entrance to Bethesda?
I don't know. Not yet. Could have something to do with the guardians. Maybe. Let's go to another location on the map.
Okay. Let's see here.
We think the dwarves placed these plaques, but no one really knows. See what that one says. That depicts the sky tail of the headsman. I think your people called it the warrior.
Uh-huh.
I knew it would come to me, eventually. The ritual, the plaques, the map. It finally makes some sense now.
What are you talking about?
You missed it too. What a pair we make. What did Hircine show us? He revealed the snake, which I thought was just a substitute for our prey. But the sky tails on the plaques, the witch, the headsman, and the hunter, they're the Rage Guardians.
And that means the snake's got them problems?
Look at your map. See how the marks form the shape of the snake in the stars? And see how one mark is missing? If I place it here, we see the snake in its entirety. That's where we need to go. As for the Rage Guardians, well, we'll see.
Alright, I'll make my way there now.
Storytellers say the dwarves knew the stars better than anyone. Strange passion for people who lived underground, eh?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get to this final location.
Alright, tell me more about the snake in the stars.
The snake in the stars is the corruptor, the enemy. If permitted, it would consume the lesser stars without hesitation. Luckily, the guardians, the headsman, the witch, and the hunter, stand strong and defend the lesser stars.
That's pretty cool. Tell me about the witch in the stars.
The witch shines her light on covens that protect the rich from outsiders and others who mean to do rich folk harm. Her good eye sees through everything, rock, water, and flesh, to find the hard truths. And when she speaks, she never lies.
So why do you call the warrior the headsman?
He carries an axe, doesn't he?
True.
The headsman stands for swift ends and payment in kind. He delivers justice and punishment in equal measure.
Ah. And why do you call the thief the hunter?
The hunter is the wiliest of the Sky Tales. Clever as an old fox and swift as a young one. She watches the snake in the stars, finding it no matter where it slithers. She teaches us to keep our feet quiet and our keels as silent as the night.
I see. Oop. Time to eat some food. It's like, where did I even find what? I'm just like randomly eating food over here.
Storytellers say the dwarves knew.
Okay, hold on. Well, that's legit. Now let's see where we're going. To the north. Okay, so we're gonna try to make our way up here. Shit. I didn't realize this would be like a one-way street here.
Aye, this must be the spot. Just look at all this dwarf craft. The entrance to Bethesda must be around here somewhere. Always a trick with dwarves, though. Look at these pillars. More sky tails. Turn those stones in the right order, and I think we'll find our door.
Alright.
This looks promising.
Indeed. A dwarven lock of some kind, I suspect.
Arana.
Damned dwarves, am I right? Devices aren't natural, what with all the gears and cogs and everything.
Any idea how to open the door?
Ugh. I try not to think too hard about dwarf mischief. But I do have a notion. We found 3 sky tails in the hills, right? Guardians they were. Your warrior, thief, and mage. I think we need their help to catch our prey.
The Guardian Constellations, got it. So warrior, thief, mage.
I've no mind to rush you, Harrier. But if you want to snatch up this keystone, you might want to hop to it.
True, true.
As soon as we lost Lady Belaine's trail, we decided to instead pick up yours. And I see you've had some success. If the entrance to Bethesda is here, I'm certain we can find it.
Damn that Lady Belaine. She slipped away like a snake through a crack in the wall. Ah well, we'll catch her soon enough. Right now you should be working on getting us into Bethesda. Go on, find the door.
Alright.
That looks right to me. That did something, Harrier.
Not really hard. You just gotta keep clicking it till it works. The illusion of choice.
You hear that? Well done. That did it. Wait. Something's not right. A darkness.
Arana, are you alright?
An ominous turn. Come, my friend. Let's talk.
Let me be, Harrier. I just need to get my thoughts sorted.
Alright.
I hope Arana's alright. It's like something attacked her at the moment you opened the door.
The door opened, but something happened to Irana. She mentioned something about a darkness. We should check on her, but we also need to determine that the keystone we seek is here.
It's the darkness. Do you know what happened?
No, but she has a sensitivity that I do not possess. Most powerful witches do. Let's hope she recovers quickly. It is said that mechanical horrors guard the depths of Bethesda. No matter what, we must find the keystone.
Alright, let's go.
Mind the shadows and be on your guard.
That's what I do.
In addition to the mechanical traps and defenders, we know that Lady Belaine is also seeking the keystone.
Ooh, but how could she get in the ruins ahead of us?
Lady Belaine has had more time to research the Arthzan keystone than we did. She may have already known about his location and the hidden door. Or she may have known a different way to get inside.
Portals.
Then again, she may be looking somewhere else entirely.
You think we're in the wrong place?
I certainly hope not. Between the dwarven scrap dealer and Arana's ritual, everything seems to point to this location. I only mean that Lady Belaine may be operating off of a totally different set of suppositions.
That's fair, that's fair. Alright. Wait a minute.
Mind the
Why do you
shadows.
think they need
Lady
the stone?
Belaine is that dwarven keystones not only provide access to forbidden or otherwise sealed areas, they also tend to radiate ancient magic. The uses for such a relic are potentially limitless. I won't be able to determine more until I see the keystone itself.
So basically, crudely using it as a power source, okay. Well, we're going in. It's getting real now.
Wendis and I can cover more ground on our own. Let's find the keystone.
So this is Bethesda, eh? Mind your feet, Harrier. Every bit of metal in here means to do you harm.
We need to probably go to the right, even though we should go to the left. But I don't think I can. I'm literally like damn near unkillable sometimes.
Never seen dwarfcraft like this. Must have been chiefs who lived here. Chiefs are grand metalworkers.
Another lockpick. The one thing I don't need. What's up, Warren? Welcome, welcome, Warren.
Namira's blood.
How are you today, my friend?
They cut the heart out of the ground. It's an entire city under the earth, hiding something worse beneath.
So we need to get to that stairwell over there. I'm getting good at this.
We're getting close to something, Harry. Something awful.
I love how everybody else is kind of invisible and I'm the only one that can trigger anything. So they're running behind me and we're just like, oh, we're like just fine because I'm invisible. So it works out really well. Uh-oh. Got it.
I hate places such as this. No bird song, no fragrant breeze, and not a whisper in creek to be heard. Just dead stone and stale air. Let's find the keystone and get out of here.
Alright. So we need to go around. Ow.
The tales were true. Silver. I'll send crafters down to carve it out, once we deal with the rest of these metal beasts.
Nice.
I hate places such as this.
Ah. Awesome. Let's go here.
I hear something. Wailing and scratching at the walls. There's darkness all around.
There. That must be the Artisan Keystone.
Verandis. So it's true. You are alive. Nevertheless, the keystone is mine.
I told you I saw him, skulking around Markarth. He's not as impressive as you led me to believe.
Enough, Belay. Take the keystone.
That sucks.
My Verandis would give chase. This pathetic creature. I don't know what it will decide to do.
Rada, you must listen. There's still time to make things right. Rada? Rada!
Damn it! Belain took the keystone.
Holy
That
shit.
beast is standing in our way.
Well, chat. Let's see what they say.
Can't go after them with that mechanical monstrosity in our way. Come on, Harrier. Hircine will guide our strikes.
All right.
Harrier, now let's get out of here.
Ha ha. I'm gonna loot all this stuff. There's lots of trunks to loot here.
That was a proper rage victory. Remember that beating in your chest, Harrier, and the sweat on your brow. No metal beast, big or small, knows what victory feels like. That's how we win. That's how we always win. Come on, let's get out of here.
All right. Where did she go? I guess she's already, like, warped. Let's see. Yeah, here we go.
I don't hear any clanking behind us. They think we're clear. Curse that Lady Belain. I thought if we could acquire the keystone, we could finally get the upper hand. I'm tired of snapping at the heels of the Grey Host. I want to go for the throat.
Understandable. Maybe we can still catch up to her.
Maybe.
Welcome,
But
Steve.
you have to go alone from here, Harrier. There's a fork in the path, and we need to go our separate ways. At least for a while. There's something down here.
Oh?
A darkness. Like leeches in a pond, it takes little bites of my soul.
You're leaving?
I need to get back to the surface. I need to see the sky, feel the wind on my skin. I'll rally the warriors and start preparing for the fight to come. Protect your heart, Harrier. This darkness will eat at you too, if you let it.
Thanks for the warning.
Keep an eye on Verandas, Harrier. Rada al-Saran was toying with him. He's got plans for your friend, I think.
Welcome, my friend. Let's see. Tell me more about the darkness you're sensing.
It's hard to explain. Most witchcraft is. Imagine a boulder. Heavy, solid, huge. Now imagine some grinning bastard lowering it onto your chest. Slowly at first, but it starts to crush you. Little by little, it becomes harder to breathe.
Oh, it's like suffocating. Let me do this way.
Gwendis, think this through.
No. They slipped the noose once. That's not going to happen again.
Well, there she goes.
My friend, I thought I could catch Rada and Lady Belain. Convince him to... Anyway, I'm sorry I failed us. They acquired the keystone and escaped across the river, toward that dwarven structure in the distance.
So what do we do now, Verandas?
Unlike Gwendis, we can't rush off without a plan. Clear heads will win the day, mark my words. This contest is far from over. With a fresh trail to follow and new allies at our side, victory is closer than ever. And much of that is because of you.
Aw, thank you.
This must be Blackreach. I've read the legends, but I never thought it was real. Stories hardly do it justice. Perhaps one day I'll have an opportunity to explore it more fully. For now, we have work to do. Are you still with me, my friend?
I'm with you. But Lady Belain took the Arc of the Suns. Archithzon stone.
Ah, the keystone. What is it and how is it connected to that dwarven structure? Why are they so important to Rada and Lady Belaine? Perhaps they seek to harness some sort of dwarven sorcery? Well, regardless, we can't allow them to achieve their goal.
Should we go after them?
Yes, but we need to proceed with caution. We don't know the purpose of the keystone, and we don't know what they plan to do with it. That said, we are not without our own talents. We can overcome any obstacles and find a way forward. We always do.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll help you find a way into the Dwarven ruin.
I'll meet you across the river. Together we'll find a way to enter that ruin. Seeing Rada again, it reopened many old wounds. He wasn't always the villain. At least, I like to think he wasn't. Ah, a fool's hope is a dangerous thing.
You seem conflicted.
Conflicted? I suppose you could say that. We were friends once, partners, in a great and noble undertaking. And then Rada changed. Maybe it was me. Now, who can say? He betrayed what we believed in, and then he died. Or at least, I thought he did.
Why didn't you realize Lady Belaine is a vampire?
We have the ability to mask our condition from mortals, but it takes a powerful vampire indeed to hide from another one of our kind. As much as I hate to admit it, Belaine fooled me. I can tell you this, she's unlike any vampire I've met before.
What do you mean?
All vampires carry the stain of Molag Bal. It's the inescapable reality of our condition. But Lady Belaine, I sensed something else inside her. A vacant darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Still, if I can speak to Rada, perhaps we can settle this without bloodshed.
Sounds like she's like more shriven, like. Okay, let's rock. This city is insane. Oh, I'm gonna screenshot of this. This is nuts. This is insane. Alright. Alright. Let's, have we been down here and cleared this stuff yet? I don't think we have. Oh, we have, because this is just an entrance. So we need to go here. So we've cleared that, but we haven't cleared other stuff. Can we mount? Yes. Oh, that may not be a good idea. Actually, you know what? It is. As long as I don't get lassoed. It was a terrible idea, but it worked. Look at that, we got a sky shard and everything to mess with. Now I gotta go back across. It was fun hopping it though. Oh. Took my horse up here too. That was pretty cool. And score. Okay, gotta go get this thing over here. Oh shit. Okay, this place just keeps on going, doesn't it? Interesting. Oh, there's river fishing down here too? I'm gonna enjoy fishing this place. What is this? Philosopher's Cradle? Interesting. Oh, it's an underwater sea cave, I guess for crafting and cooking and shit. That's pretty awesome. You get Ethereal Ascension is the name of the enchantment thing. And there's a robot that keeps trying to attack me. Interesting. Alright. Wait, this is new, isn't it? Oh, no, here we go. Yeah. I was like, which way am I going? Alright, chat. So, now, we're gonna make our way through here. Holy crap. Interesting.
There you are. We have a problem.
No shit.
This is where Rada and Lady Belaine entered the structure, but I can't find any way to open the doors. I suspect this may be why they needed the keystone.
So how do we follow them without a keystone of our own?
Good question. Let's look around. Not all of the ruin remains intact. Portions have crumbled over the ages. Perhaps we can find a path through the rubble. Just be cautious. I've seen both constructs and shadowy creatures prowling this ruin.
I saw. I'll have to ask them about them.
This is where Rada... The constructs are dwarven and expected. The shadows, some sort of beings made of inky darkness. Quite unsettling. And potentially dangerous. Something unusual has taken hold of this place.
Arana sent something down here. She called it the darkness.
Reach magic strikes me as wild and unpredictable. Arana clearly shares a strong connection with the ebb and flow of the spirits, though. She might have sensed these creatures, but I suspect something else caused her distress.
Something else?
The source of these shadow beings, these shades. I sense a corruption. A void.
Hmm?
The longer I'm close to it, the more I suspect it may be the very thing that drew Rodda and Lady Belain here in the first place. Stay alert, my friend.
Any idea what this place might have been?
I wish I could say for certain. I've done precious little reading on dwarven ruins. I do seem to recall the name Arkzand being connected to a university, a library. This place does have a sort of academic look to it, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. The Shadowbrings you mentioned, do you think they're dwarven?
I've seen nothing dwarven in their manner or appearance. Dwarves were meticulous scholars. Their constructs, their architecture, everything was precise and controlled. These shades are like wild animals. Whatever spawned them may not be dwarven at all.
Alright, let's try to find a side entrance, yeah? Maybe we'll find it. Ah, here we are.
That door is clearly blocked. And that strange energy. Wait. Is there something on the floor?
Yep. We reached the ruins that Lady Belain calls the Library of Arkzand. It doesn't look like a library to me. Belain's obsession with awakening this dark relic concerns me. I think centuries of isolation have taken their toll. The relic's presence seems to have created some strange energy pockets. Lady Belain claims her people harness the power of the energy to move short distances, to reach otherwise inaccessible locations. The Ashen Lord has tasked me to investigate this phenomenon further, as it could be of great benefit to the Grey Host. I shall do my best to confirm the application of these void portals. I will be cautious, however. I have seen what happens over time to those who draw sustenance from the darkness here. It's no way to live. I understand this alliance with Lady Belain is necessary to the Grey Host's goals, but we cannot become entrapped in her madness. In dark, serious. Let me see here. 1 second. Alright. Let's do it.
Anything worth reporting about the contents of that note?
Yep.
That parchment appears relatively fresh and intact. What does it say?
It's written by a Grey Host Phonk. Apparently, this is the Library of Arkzand.
The Library of Arkzand.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I assume a dwarven library houses more than simply books. Anything else of pertinence written there?
It suggests that Lady Belain wants to awaken some sort of dark relic.
A dark relic? That sounds ominous. And quite likely related to the darkness that Arana sensed, and I now feel as well. That could be the source of these shades. Anything else?
Yeah, it mentions void portals, strange energy pockets that can be harnessed to travel short distances.
Void portals, a dark relic resonating power, and strange shades. We can't let any of this fall into Radha and Lady Belain's hands. Let's see what we can find on the other side of this structure.
Alright, I'll keep looking. Here we go, chat. We're going in. Welcome, welcome, my friends. Well, let's see here. I'm supposed to be all sneaky, but I'm just like running it in.
Such destruction. And not the slow decay of time. Something terrible happened here.
The others have long gone in search of the Arkzand Keystone. Lady Belain and the Ashen Lord needed to access the library. I need to learn more about this energy, though. The silent emptiness of these ruins is a perfect environment to conduct my research. No one to disturb me, but mindless constructs and these strange, twisted shades flitting between pockets of energy in the blink of an eye. Lady Belain seems to be able to use these void portals. Surely I can discover the secret for myself. Despite Lady Belain's guarded secrecy concerning the Dark Relic, I have made a breakthrough. Upon examining the concentrated energy in the ruins, I discovered small pieces of a shard-like material that seems to originate inside the darkness. The darkness. Each shard had a heaviness to it, almost as if a force was pulling outside objects into itself. If I concentrate, I can feel the same pull in the surrounding energy pockets. Each shard seems to return to the energy it surely emerged from. I wonder what will happen if I approach one of the energy pockets with it. Another discovery. I approached an energy pocket with a shard, and the secret became apparent. As I got closer, the pull became stronger. Suddenly I felt what can be only described as slipping, as if I tripped and fell, but not down, but sideways. Looking around, I realized I was somewhere new. I had been pulled with a shard through the energy to this new location. Harnessing the energy has opened the long-sealed doors of this ruin to me. Perhaps we will not need the Artisan Keystone to enter the library. After all. At least, not to get inside the structure. Knowing Lady Belaine, the Keystone is another function that she has yet to share with the Ashen Lord, Pentarch Spirinus.
That's a strange-looking shard.
Here we go. It vibrates in your grasp. Doesn't appear to be natural or of this world.
Another note and a strange shard. What do you think, my friend?
The note says the Pentarch figured out how to use these void portals and mentioned shards like this.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The shards remind me of something torn from the darkest corner of oblivion. As unsettling as that object is, I think we should hold on to it. Especially if we can use it to navigate the void portals.
The note says the Pentarch was pulled through the portals by one of these shards.
I suggest you try to use a shard to propel yourself through one of the void portals. The risks are significant, but if we can turn these strange pockets of energy to our advantage, we have to attempt it.
Alright. I'll give it a shot. But first, let me drink some soda. Alright. Let's do this, chat. It is time.
Worked! Well done, my friend.
Okay.
Up there. Try concentrating on that pocket of energy.
Here we go.
This is impressive.
It is. Dwarven scarab.
This place. I had no idea. I knew the dwarves created some magnificent structures, but this is amazing. And look, more of those void portals in the higher portions of this. The only word that comes to mind is cathedral.
Why are there so many void portals in and around the library?
Until we find the source, I can only speculate. We need to locate it, learn more about this energy, and determine the true nature of these shades. If Rada and Lady Belaine can harness this dark energy, I hate to imagine what they could accomplish.
What do you think they want with the dark energy?
The longer I spend in close proximity, the more I pick up from the shades. I sense fragmented thoughts and raw emotion. They remind me of pure rage and unbridled pain. Perhaps exploring the library will yield some answers.
Alright. Can't read anything on the shelves. This place is impressive though. Like really impressive. Very, very labyrinthian. Look at that. Straight to the loot. I guess we need to go this way.
shades. I sense their presence in every dark corner. Keep going. Path ends here. There's a door up above. We need to find a way to reach it.
Nice. No, well, let's talk to him. I already know how to get
With the path ahead blocked, our only option appears to be the door above us. However, I sense something on the other side.
Oh?
I smell oil. I hear the whine of ancient gears. Proceed with caution, my friend.
Okay. Do you think I can use the void portals to reach a door?
An excellent idea. You might have to get creative to reach the very top.
But you sense some sort of danger beyond that door.
Danger? But it seems related to this dwarven structure and not the dark energy we're tracking. I doubt it's anything we can't handle. Just be careful as you traverse the portals. A fall from those heights could prove deadly. Even for you.
Alright. Nailed it. Nailed it. That was actually kind of a pain in the ass.
This appears to be some sort of containment apparatus. And there's a shade trapped at the center.
Using the Void Shard to traverse the Void Portals is exhilarating. It allowed me to reach this ancient chamber with its remarkable containment apparatus. Look how the machine utilizes larger chunks of the Void Shard, crystals actually. It somehow makes use of the dark energy that spills out of these pockets, these breaches in the fabric of reality. Is this the remnant of a Dwemer experiment, frozen in time? By rotating the crystals, I discovered they serve as focal points for the energy, reflecting and refracting it. Through this amplification, the apparatus begins to stir. Perhaps I can adjust it to stabilize one of the energy pockets. The pull of the energy is powerful, but I must maintain control. If I make a single mistake, I may not be able to pull myself from its grasp. Pentarch Serenus.
Another sheet of parchment. Bring it here. Might that be another observation by the Grey Host Pentarch? What secrets does it reveal this time?
The apparatus somehow focuses the void energy. I think he tried to use it to stabilize a breach.
Of course. Despite all the knowledge he gained, he made a mistake. That trapped shade. That's the Grey Host Pentarch. We should attempt to free him, if not out of mercy, then to determine what he knows about the dark energy and its source.
Alright, the note suggests that the void crystals can be rotated to focus the energy.
Very well. Manipulate the crystals and see if you can set the tortured shade free. Just exercise caution, my friend. I would hate to see you trapped within the apparatus alongside the Grey Host Pentarch.
Alright, let's realign this place.
is it. Keep repositioning the crystals to reflect the energy. That did something. Try to connect the crystals in all 4 corners of the room.
What? Okay, so it's now up here. This is pretty fun for a puzzle. Did I do it? There we go.
That did it! Quickly now, question the shape before it dissipates.
Oh shit, here we go. Tell me about the darkness.
Darkness is a place. Prison and borderland. What was once asleep stirs. And it's hungry. So very hungry.
This darkness, is it what Retta Alceron and Lady Belaine see?
Yes, more than the old one. Yes. The reach for a different purpose. Lady Belaine, the rest that never fails. She awakens the dark heart. She laughs beneath the stars and tears. Do you see? When the dark heart beats, she drains the shadows.
I see. Beneath the stars and spears, where can I find Lady Belaine?
She goes to where the brass wells begin, inside the glow of horrors. Can you hear it? The beating. Walk between the shadows. I see it in your eyes. You will fall as I have fallen, dragged down into the darkness.
Alright.
Such anguish. Such pain. Souls trapped in Molag Bol's realm wither over centuries, but this dark heart, it stripped that creature of its vitality almost instantly. I wish it had told us more, and could have been more coherent.
We know that, Rada al-Saran and Lady Belaine are seeking something called the Dark Heart.
Yes, but apparently for different purposes. Unstable breaches in the fabric of reality, imploded chambers, trapped shades. Everything points to some terrible dwarven experiment that went astray. This dark energy is clearly powerful, and dangerous.
What could Rada al-Saran and Lady Belaine want with something like that?
As the Shade implied, they each seek the Dark Heart for a different reason. Can only imagine what Rada would do with such power. As for Belaine, he called her the vessel that never fills. A curious description. Regardless, we must find them.
Does new stars and spheres mean anything to you?
It must have something to do with the sky above. Perhaps constellations such as those that led us to Bethesda. In any event, it's evident that the dark current flowing through this place traps souls and twists them into these shades.
Sorry, chat. I was running back and forth to my kitchen. The shade made it sound as though the Dark Heart is alive.
Perhaps it does possess life of a sort. Certainly it holds a vast amount of power. Power enough that we can't allow Rada or Lady Belaine to get their hands on it. Come, my friend. Let's continue our hunt.
Alright.
Watch for signs of the Grey Host. That should point us toward Rada and Belaine. Stars and spheres, of course. Rada and Belaine, we found them. Let's listen in.
The orrery of Arksand. The key to our salvation. It has stood here unmoving for nearly 3,000 years.
You're sure the keystone will power it, Belaine? It must be ready when the time comes.
The keystone is only part of the puzzle. As you agreed, we must also awaken the Dark Heart.
I gave you my word, Belaine. The Grey Host will make your prophecy come true.
Reach witch signs and portents can be tiresome, but they are necessary for this. The Dark Heart must beat again.
And it will, Belaine. Soon. With the keystone, we can come and go as we please. Now, let us leave this place. We still have much to do before we restart the orrery.
Alright.
Reach witch prophecies. What fates are you tempting now, Rada? As we speculated, the keystone does more than open doors. Rada and Lady Belaine plan to use it to restart the orrery. The question remains, why? And what role does this Dark Heart play in their schemes?
She mentioned Reach Witch prophecies. Do you know anything about what she's talking about?
I'm not sure. We know the Grey Host has Reach Witches among its ranks. Perhaps a local coven has some role in all this. We need to speak with Arana. To learn about Reach Witch prophecies, we might as well go to an expert.
Yep. Let's go see. Wait, should we go after about Asaran and Lady Belaine?
Without the keystone or more of those void portals, we can't get down into the orrery chamber. I'll stay here and try to pick up their trail. I need you to go to Rebel's Retreat and see what you can learn from Arana.
Alright. Hmm. There we go. Didn't take forever. Hmm.
Keep at it! Put that silver we acquired to good use, you lazy goat herders!
Hell yeah. Great Spirits of the Reach, Volume 2, by Bashu Gramorga, Chief Daedra Theologist at the University of Gwilym. The Reach folk worship many spirits, both great and small. In truth, there are as many faiths as there are clans in the Reach. Some might worship a sacred elk or the spirit of a mountain spring. Others might sacrifice goats or ghosts of ancient heroes. There are some spirits, however, that transcend boundaries. Those we and the rest of Tamriel recognize as the Daedric princes. The chief among the Reach pantheon is Hircine, Prince of the Hunt. Names vary from clan to clan. Old Elk Eye, Hunt King, Beast Father, Skin Shaper, and the Spear with the 5 points. Like all Reach gods, Hircine is regarded as a cruel teacher. Indeed, Reach folk do not call their articles of faith beliefs, they call them lessons. But those who heed Hircine's lessons grow swift, strong, and cunning. For a Reach hunter, these physical manifestations of faith are far more important than any of the nebulous ethical concerns debated in the temples of the divines. Hircine is the avatar of the fierce and terrifying Nell. He tells his followers that life is lived breath by breath, and all creatures are predator, prey, or both. This engenders a sense of urgency and constant wariness that often leads to conflict, but also keeps Reach folk safe. In the heart of a Hircine worshipper, there is no rest and no expectation of rest. For the uninitiated, such a faith sounds exhausting, but the fruits it bears are difficult to dismiss. Reach folk maintain a level of focus and athleticism that few races can match. While brief stillness waits at the end of the hunt, there is always another hunt on the horizon. Reach folk also welcome Hircine's truest servants to their midst as protectors and guides. I speak, of course, of werewolves. Few Reach folk describe lycanthropy as a blessing, but they accept it as a useful condition. The werewolf suffers on behalf of her clan and causes enemies to suffer in turn.
I wondered if you were going to return, Harrier. The worms and ghosts wouldn't stop whispering to me, talking about dark doings and stirring evil. But they were deadly silent about you. Did you catch up to Lady Belaine?
Sort of, but she got away again. She's trying to awaken something she called a dark heart?
The dark heart, you say?
Mm-hmm.
There's a tale as old as the Ridge with an evil heart at its center. Like most Ridge stories, it ends bloody. Belaine might have slipped your net, but we know what she's on about. Thanks to you, this hunt isn't over yet.
Oh no. Cool headpiece though.
The story of the Dark Heart. The Ghost Song clan knows it well. My clan. Once. I need to speak with my sister, Nathari. She studied the old secrets. Knows about prophecies both ill and fair. If anyone can glean the mind of Lady Belaine, it's her.
Old secrets?
Traditions passed down from our foremothers. Like the story of the prophecy of the Dark Heart. It deals with souls, shadows, endings. I know the core of it, but Nathari understands the nuances. Unfortunately, we haven't spoken in a long time.
Would Nathari talk to me?
An outsider? Not likely. We need someone to intercede on our behalf. We need Brayden. He's a friend, and he holds the respect of the clan. If he vouches for you, Nathari might talk to you. He often visits Roldan Ring to trade news. Meet me there.
Alright, I'll meet you and Brayden at Holden Ring.
Brayden can speak to the mood of the Ghost Song clan. Tell him what you told me. I'm sure he'll help us get a meeting with my sister. He's a werewolf, mind you, but I've never had a truer friend. Look for him at Roldan Ring. I'll meet you there.
Alright. Back to Roldan Ring you go. I have a plan. I'm gonna go around. I'm also gonna need some ships. This will be kind of quiet. But we're gonna go around and up top.
Brayden, what news of the Ghost Song clan?
Your sister led the clan to Lost Valley. I was about to join them. Who's the outsider?
An ally against the Grey Host. I'll let them tell you themselves.
An outsider walking alongside the great and powerful Arana. That's not a sight I thought I'd see today. And she says you're an ally. Tell me, outsider, why do you care what happens to the Reach?
I'm trying to stop the Grey Host. We need to talk to Arana's sister.
An outsider come to fight outsiders. I wish you hadn't brought your war here in the first place.
That makes sense.
Speaking with Nathari is going to be difficult, even if she would agree to such a meeting. She's taken the clan to Lost Valley Redoubt.
And?
That's just what the Reach folk call it. It isn't actually lost. We know exactly where it is. It's a sacred place from a darker time. Nathari said the time had come to return to Lost Valley. Promised the clan a great revelation.
What kind of revelation?
I'm not sure, but I'm no witch. Some of our rituals aren't meant to be shared with outsiders, I'll tell you that much. Still, if Arana says it's important for you to speak to her sister, I believe her. I'll vouch for you, outsider.
Arana says you two used to be good friends.
Yes. We grew up together in the Ghost Song clan. I was furious when the clan banished her. I almost followed, but I couldn't. The clan needs my protection, especially now against the Grey Host.
Tell me about the Lost Valley.
As I said, the place is sacred to us. The Nords built a great barrow there, but long before that, Lost Valley was a place dedicated to dark worship.
Dark worship?
Not all Reach folk practices involve blood and sacrifice, but many of our oldest traditions do. Lost Valley was a centre for such activity once upon a time. Oh, don't worry. You're helping Arana. I won't offer your heart to Namira. Not today. I'm off to Lost Valley. If you want to find your sister, that's where she'll be.
Why Lost Valley, Nathari? What are you planning, my sister?
Well, here we go. place looks amazing.
Grey Host Scout has been clawed to pieces. Brayden's work, I presume. But why are these monsters here in the first place?
I don't know.
Brayden must have gotten here ahead of us. I'd recognize his handiwork anywhere. It seems that the redoubt is overrun with Grey Host troops. We'll need to get past them to reach the old ritual site.
Where's the old ritual site?
The Nords built their barrow over the caves that were once used by my ancestors. The Spirit Queen led the first Ghost Song matron to a spot deep beneath the redoubt. I think that's where Nathari has taken the clan.
You make it sound like no one else has used this place in a long time.
They haven't. My mother had the entrance to the barrow concealed when I was a young girl. No one has used it since before I was born. I always knew those old stories interested my sister, but I never expected her to lead the clan down there.
Tell me more about your sister.
Nathari is younger than me, but way too sure of herself. When I was the clan's matron, I tried to mentor her, but she follows her own heart. Witches can be a stubborn lot. I only wish she heard others as well as she thinks she hears the Spirit Queen.
What do you think the Spirit Queen is saying about Nathari, or saying to Nathari?
Doesn't matter what I think. It's what Nathari believes she hears. What she sees in every sign important. From what Brayden said, she thinks it's time to return to the old ways. Blood sacrifice and dark magic. I wanted nothing to do with that.
Is that why you're no longer part of them?
Nathari wanted to be matron, and the clan. They were ready to choose her over me. I wanted to forge new traditions, but she promised them Namira's blessing if they heeded the old ways. Fear and superstition are powerful motivators.
Alright. Yeah, fear and stuff like that. Powerful motivators.
I don't understand. It's like the Grey Host is guarding this place.
'Cause they are.
It doesn't look like the Grey Host attacked my clan. At least not yet. We need to find them. That's the Grey Host command camp up ahead.
Remain
vigilant. See what you can find.
Let's see. Yep, there we go. Oh, we got a note.
Grey Host scratchings. What does it say?
Pintarch Drolura, Rada Al-Saran assures me that I can rely on you. It has taken me years to prepare the Gosan clan for their part in the Dark Prophecy. I will not tolerate clumsy mistakes at this late hour. I convinced Nathari that the time has come and that she must perform the ritual required by the Dark Prophecy. Do whatever she asks to make sure she and her clan are not disturbed. While her hold is strong, the clan may balk when they learn that she is what she actually plans to do. Help them take the final step if needed. Once Nathari seals the door, keep everyone away from the barrow. I will await the results. I must be there when the ritual awakens the dark heart. Remember, the Ghost Song clan represents the surest path to our goals. Do not let anything disturb my pet witch. Lady Belaine. Oh, this is gonna go bad.
Well, do those scratchings on paper tell you anything about what the Grey Host is doing in Lost Valley Redoubt?
Lady Belain convinced Nathari to perform a ritual required by the Dark Prophecy.
I never should have let Nathari push me aside. She was always drawn to darkness, even as a girl. Lady Belain must have found her eager to believe the right lies. Does that letter say what Belain hopes to gain from my sister's foolishness?
She believes Nathari's ritual will awaken the Dark Heart.
The Dark Heart again?
Mm-hmm.
According to the prophecy, death awakens the Dark Heart. By the spirits, what evil has Belain convinced my sister to perform? We need to find Nathari and stop her before something terrible takes place.
What does the prophecy actually say?
The full telling requires hours. We don't have time for that, so I'll be brief. An ancient darkness sleeps beneath the reach. At the end of days it will awaken, covering the land in shadow and devouring all. Only Namira's faithful will be spared.
Alright. Wait, an ancient darkness? You mean the Dark Heart?
Yes, but Ghost Song witches have argued about the nature of the heart for generations. Some believe the prophecy is symbolic. There's darkness in every mortal heart. That's my view. Others believe the prophecy is meant to be taken literally.
What do you mean literally?
That the Dark Heart exists. Death feeds it, and only sacrifice will awaken it to share its power with those that believe. Dark illusions like that. Nathari believes the prophecy speaks a literal truth. Maybe she's right, but it's still wrong.
How did Lady Belain learn about the prophecy?
A stranger visited the clan when I was young. She asked about the old lore. She wore a smile, but I saw darkness in her eyes. Years later, when I saw her beside the Ard's throne, I recognized her. Lady Belain, and she hadn't aged a day.
Interesting. So your mother and the other witches told her about the prophecy then?
Aye.
Ooh.
But my mother spoke in generalities. Lady Belain spent a lot of time with my aunt, though. She was one who saw every word of the prophecy as literal truth. In fact, she taught Nathari her lore. No wonder Lady Belain sought out my sister.
Interesting. Alright, so now we're gonna go this way. I think.
We're going the right way. The entrance is farther up. Keep going. We're almost to the summit. The burrow entrance is just ahead. The entrance should be here somewhere. Look around.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ah, you found the rock. That's actually the door, but it will only open for a Ghost Song witch.
I see.
Well, look at that. I've still got it.
She goes, let's go find my sister. I didn't realize she was gonna keep talking.
Rising all around us. Nathari must have started the ritual. How dare Nathari allow Grey Host soldiers to prowl these halls? Ritual sacrifices. Nathari wants the clan to return to the old ways. These dead are ancient. Clearly not my sister's doing. I can't believe she actually did it. Nathari sacrificed this Ghost Song hunter.
That's a bummer. Here we go, chat. It's getting crazy now. We found Nathari.
Nathari, no! What have you done?
The hour is upon us, dear sister. You must feel it. The darkness.
You sacrificed our own people. Oh, poor Sagan.
Damn. This lady's nuts.
I should have expected Arana to take up with outsiders. She always rejected the old ways. This is no place for one who doesn't hear the spirits of the Reach. You're not worthy to walk these sacred halls.
Brother, you sacrificed your own people.
And every one of them gave up their life willingly. They gladly died to awaken the dark heart from its slumber. Arana may deny it, but this is the day Namira has been preparing us for. We give our souls to the dark in return for eternal life.
And none of your people refuse to lay down and die for you?
You sound like Braden. True believers see the honor in this sacrifice, but not everyone can overcome the fear that whispers in their ears. The flesh quails even when the spirit is strong. No matter, we help them complete their journey.
In other words, you kill them whether they agree to die or not.
The clan chose me, Arana. The Spirit Queen demands death, and I shall give it to her.
Damn it. I should never have left. No. I can't allow this. We need to find Braden and the others.
Alright.
This is horrible. Natharia has convinced herself that she's doing the will of the Spirit Queen. And she persuaded at least some of the clan to go along with this madness. We have to find a way to stop her.
Yeah, Lady Belaine and Natharia both believe that sacrificing your clan will awaken the Dark Heart?
Aye. That seems to be the long and short of it.
Mm.
The Dark Heart will beat again, and its power will surge up from the deep places to consume everything. Its darkness will cover the world.
Dark? Why would the, want anything like that to happen?
The prophecy talks of death and destruction, but it also says that those who embrace it will be spared. There's power in the darkness, especially for those who believe and hold true to its word. Now let's go try to save my clan from this madness.
Alright.
The old matrons mentioned a ritual cave deep within the burrow. It must be this way.
Let's go get that sweet roll.
Ghost Song hunters loyal to Nathari. Surely some must have opposed her. It seems when they did fight back, they were quickly overwhelmed. Madness! Nathari will bring ruin upon the entire clan.
Yep. Unfortunately. Damn, Nathari, she promised that we'd each have...
Senin, what do those scratch marks tell you?
I lost the note. Bummer.
Not many of my clan learned the scratchings, but Senin could read and write the Imperial language. He spent years in Morikar's Imperial Guard. What did he write down?
Senin and some of the others fought back. He was mortally wounded by another clan member.
As we've seen, Nathari has convinced some of the clan to support this mad endeavor. This is Lady Belaine's doing. Spirits take that woman. She's laughing far from here and safe, while Nathari does exactly what she wants.
Mm-hmm. The note mentions the Dark Descent, a pit where the rest of the clan is going to be sacrificed.
Aye. I remember that from the stories. A cavern where the floor drops into darkness. That's where the first Ghost Song Witch made a bargain with the Spirit Queen. Legend says the pit divides the land of the living from the dead. Let's keep moving.
Alright. Come on. Let's rock. The dark descent.
Feel it. The pool of dark magic from below. We need to hurry.
And away we go. Chamber of the Watchers.
The dark heart stirs. You can't stop the prophecy from being fulfilled.
Another soul for the sacrifice!
There we are.
Thari's power is growing. Every sacrifice strengthens the darkness. Below us, the darkness gathers in that infernal pit. I can feel it. The dark heart, it's waking up!
The darkness, it responds. The dark heart awakens.
Oh shit.
Give your lives so the dark heart may beat again.
Oh shit.
Sister, the prophecy is fulfilled.
Stop Nathari before she feeds my entire clan to the darkness.
The dark heart hungers.
The darkness, it makes Nathari stronger. I'll try to contain it.
Oh shit.
Slumber. Raiden, we're alive. Thank the spirits.
Alright, let's see what he's up to.
I knew Nathari's ideas were folly, but this, with her own hand, she gave her kin to the darkness. She would have killed all of us if you and Arana hadn't arrived.
The real enemy is Lady Belaine. She convinced Nathari to sacrifice your clan.
Nathari was a friend once, before she became obsessed with the old ways. If Lady Belaine put her on that path, then I've got a score to settle with her. And I'll fight to protect what's left of us, few though we may be.
Will you join Arana and help us defeat Lady Belain and the Grey Host?
Aye, we'll fight. There aren't many of us left, but most of us are werewolves. Lady Belain will regret the day she turned our own witches against the clan. That, I promise you. We'll make our way to Rebels' retreat. I'll look for you and Arana there.
Alright, sounds good. Sounds good. Let me see here. I'll turn around there.
Go. I'll meet you back at Rebels' retreat. I want to say a last prayer for the dead before I leave. Maybe I can free my sister's soul from the darkness that took her. Give her some modicum of peace.
That's fair. All right. Back to the retreat we go. Nope, got another hero storm.
This is what you bring us, Arana. Frightened pups?
Frightened pups? My hunters are the equal of 10 of yours. Do you care to see our claws and fangs?
Save it for the Grey Host, Skin Changer. Let's see what they can do on the training field.
Alright.
The news that Lady Belain was invoking the prophecy of the Dark Heart. I never expected it to lead to the decimation of my old clan at the hands of my sister. Still, I can't help feeling that this was a rehearsal for something even more terrible.
Oh? What do you mean, even more terrible?
The prophecy says it takes more than a handful of deaths to awaken the Dark Heart. Oh, Nathari got something to stir, but I think Lady Belain just used her to test the waters. The darkness responded, though. Thank the spirits you stopped the ritual.
There you are. That darkness Arana mentioned? I think we found it.
Oh? What you got?
Verandis has been studying that dark energy down in the library of Arkstand, trying to figure out what Rada al-Saran and Lady Belain have planned. He thinks it might actually be related to the darkness. The void. Isn't that a terrifying thought?
Yeah.
Look, I'm no scholar. I barely believe in the stuff and I hardly understand it. But the void is the place outside the places. The darkness beyond Mundus and Oblivion. Anyway, Verandis felt a change in the currents. He sent me to get you.
A ghost on clan witch attempted to awaken the Dark Heart. Arana and I stopped her.
Well, that would explain it. You might have stopped it from fully awakening, but Verandis says something has changed. Even I could feel it. Come on. Verandis needs you to meet him at Night Hollow Keep. That's where he traced the dark energy to.
Alright, I'll go meet Verandis at Night Hollow Keep.
Night Hollow Keep is down in Blackreach, east of the Library of Arkstand. Verandis is there. He's waiting for you before he continues his search for the Dark Heart.
Tell me more about Night Hollow Keep. Night Hollow Keep.
It must have been impressive once, but it's falling into ruin now. Apparently, it was the seat of power for an ancient vampire clan, the Night Hollow. All that's left of them are a scattering of feral beasts. Plus, the place is full of void energy.
Amazing.
I'll meet you down in Blackreach.
We're going back down. First, I need to go to Solitude, though. Not Solitude, sorry. Markarth. I do believe we have a quest here. But where? Oop, base strength's right there. I'm gonna use that one. All right.
You heard what's come of the witches of the Lost Valley?
No.
But your tone says nothing good.
They were sacrificing their own to gain power for the Coven, or so say the survivors.
All right. Let's get a white dog. I got a pet dog. I dig it. I like the
Father,
puppies.
I beseech you, guide the Wanderer swiftly back to us.
Master, look! Your prayer has been answered.
Nice. Oh, it's the Princess Orla.
I know Hercine smiled upon you. Kiva can discern the good from the bad, and she's been happy ever since we crossed paths. Go on, give the sacred relic to the High Shaman. It's the last thing we need to dedicate and complete this shrine.
Alright.
Ah, the hunter returns once more. Hercine certainly favors you, my friend. What of the symbol of Orikenbeg? Were you able to retrieve it?
I've recovered the symbol of a Rikenbeg. Here it is.
Excellent. With all 5 aspects of our Huntfather represented, Hercine will recognize this shrine as sacred and true. Consider this place your sanctuary, my friend. You built it, as surely as did I and my apprentices. Take this with our thanks.
Okay. Look at the Huntfather's spot is. Here we go.
5 relics decorate this shrine. For 5 are the aspects of Lord Hercine.
The 5 are all, the 5 are one. 5 are true and death in the woods. 5 must be revered.
The hunter Alrebeg. He brings new prey to our lands and hunts beside us.
Storybeg, the king of wolves. He brought us the gift of skin shifting to remind us that we are predators, not prey.
Gulabeg, the clever fox. He teaches us secrets, tricks that helped us survive the fall of Lork.
Rockabeg, the mighty bear. Between hunts he reminds us of the value of solitude, peace from labors, and the quiet strength of our mortal souls.
Finally, Urikenbeg, the great stag. His hooves drum the blood summons that calls prey from far and wide. We will fight alongside Hercine at the end of all days. These are the aspects of Hercine. 5, and no more. Huntfather, guide us through this life, and know that we alone remember our purpose.
That was pretty cool. Interesting. I kind of thought you would get like more of an achievement for it because it's all, you know, super jazzed up and stuff. But I bet I would have to be like a werewolf or something, probably, to have more benefit. Maybe, I don't know. I have nothing to go on with that, but let me see. Okay, so use that. I got food for another 47 minutes or so. We might actually beat this today. That would be fascinating. Alright, so before we do that, I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break or so, if I can. And then what I'm gonna do is put some chicken tendies in the oven or something like that. And you know, get something to drink. So if you need to take a break, now's the time to do it. This is our be right back thing. And yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna get the music playing, yeah? And I still have my phone, so I'll be able to like see chat. So I'll just be off screen for a few minutes and I'll be back. I'll see you on a few. Alright. Welcome, welcome, my friends. I am... Boosh, I'm back. Let me get my shoes off real quick. 1 second. Alright, let's do this. What was I doing? Oh yeah. So we need to go to the Reach. And to get there, well, they're making it really hard for me. I need to go here. So we're gonna warp here, go there, and take the elevator down. This is gonna be awesome. And there we go, and down we go. Haha! Our journey to the underbelly awaits. And would you look at that? We got stuff to do here. Got here just in time. Just gonna keep making more crap. Got him. Hell yeah. That worked out really well. Defender of the Reach. Okay, so I'm gonna take myself back this way. Let's see if we find anything in the corner over here. If we don't, then we're gonna go back the other way, okay? Alright, so far it does not seem to be the case. So we're gonna go back this way. Man, this place is so cool, isn't it? Like, holy crap, chat. I love subterranean places like this. Oh shit. No way. More stuff. Is there another cathedral down here? Like another cool looking place? Because I believe it. Yep.
Perfect timing, my friend. I think the Dark Heart is close by.
Yo, Gwyndas, what up?
Talk to Verandus before we start poking around that castle. Place looks creepy.
It does, it does. Holy shit, does it ever. Let's see.
The pockets of energy we discovered in the library of Arkzan, they're even stronger here. The void energy permeates that ancient keep. I suspect the Dark Heart hides somewhere inside, and I fear that it's growing stronger.
Arana's sister sacrificed much of her clan to attempt to awaken the Dark Heart.
Interesting. The Dark Heart hasn't fully awakened, but I did feel it stir. We need to find the Dark Heart, whatever it is, and prevent Rada and Belain from using it. I thought it was a dwarven artifact, but then why was I drawn to Night Hollow Keep?
What do you know about the keep?
Very little, I'm afraid. The whole idea of a kingdom of ancient vampire clans hiding in the depths of Blackreach, well, I thought it was nothing more than a legend. Let's explore the keep and see what we can learn while we try to find the Dark Heart.
Alright, I'll help you search the Night Hollow Keep.
Let's you and I split up and search the keep while Gwendis returns to Markarth. We know Lady Belain has something in mind for the city, and one of us should be close at hand. Inside, look for personal items. I can use them to glean information.
Alright. Let's do it. We're going in, chat.
Now, Gwendis, you know I never ask anything without good reason. Markarth is in danger.
Fine, but when the real action starts, I won't sit on the side and let you deal with all the danger.
We got a sky shard up here too. Foul fishing over here. That's good enough for later. How do I get up there? There we go. Oh, I could just use that. Epic fail. I wasn't paying attention. Not at all. Sky Shard, activate. Alright, my friends, we're getting awesome now. So that's 2 out of 3 Sky Shards collected. Maybe all for the, yeah, it's all for Sky, for the Reach though. Oh shit. Ghost flying out of here? That's always a bad sign. Alright. Let's eat a popsicle. Banana popsicles are the shit. When I was young, I had my tonsils removed, right? And I ate tons upon tons upon tons of them. They were always so nice and cooling and soothing, and they tasted like banana, which rocked, and I don't know, it just stuck with me ever since. See, any education? Nope, no education. We already know this stuff. Hey, it's a trunk. Hey, we looked in the lore book. Oh my god.
There you are. See if you can find a personal object within this ancient study.
So many books. Alright. Copper. Got a cracked insignia.
Did you find something? Bring it here. What did you find? My auramancy works best on a personal possession, something with an emotional aura, or even an arcane residue clinging to it.
I found such sort of old insignia. Will this work?
Let me see. A pity the stone is damaged, but it still retains a trace of magical aura. There are different ways to evoke echoes of the past. Objects that people wore or carried tend to collect and hold strong impressions.
Do you know what that insignia is?
No, but it appears to be a pin or an emblem of some kind. The owner would have worn it on their clothing, close to their body. Good. Let's see if it has anything to show us. Keep your eyes open and observe.
I'll watch to see what your magic reveals.
A gift for me, my love.
I have chosen. Tonight, you and Rain will drink from the Dark Heart.
I have longed for this moment, my lady.
Soon, you will be a lord of the Night Hollow clan. One of my chosen.
So Lady Belain did belong to the Night Hollow clan. Interesting. I sensed that Lady Belain was ancient, but the vision confirms she was not only part of the Night Hollow clan, she was their leader. The Dark Heart gets more interesting at every turn. How did they drink from it? For that matter, what did they drink?
Will any of that help you figure out what the Dark Heart is?
Yes, but we need more information. I can deduce that the Dark Heart is some sort of power source. That much is obvious. And it's tied to the void energy we encountered. Plus, the currents got stronger when Arana's sister sacrificed her clanmates.
Why are the vampires here so different? They're more like crazed monsters than intelligent beings.
Yes, I noticed that too. Whether due to the long centuries of isolation or something more sinister, they are shadows of their former selves. Take the insignia with you and keep exploring. Now that it's charged, more memories may reveal themselves.
I don't understand.
I cast Auramancy upon the insignia. The lingering magic may reveal additional scenes from the past as you explore these halls. Phantasms, really. Harmless. And keep watch for more void portals. As at Arctazan, they may help you navigate this place.
I'll look for void portals and watch for memories as I explore. Here we go. What? Reanimated cat? Oh yeah, I think I have this as a, well, one of these as a pet. In-game. Oh shit, I went the wrong way. How am I supposed to get over there then? Ah, void portals. Damn it, I fall for it every time.
Drives me mad. I need the Dark Heart.
You hear? The sound is faint. The Dark Heart stirs.
will reward you for giving your soul. No!
Got him.
Death cannot claim the Night Hollow!
That's what she thinks. Well, like ball sure as shit will. Oh, let me sit in the chair. No, that's a bummer.
Ah, this looks promising. A noble's chamber, I think. Take a look around.
Mirror, instrument, a desk. Bookshelf, coffer.
Have you found something I can cast my auramancy upon?
Yep, another dark insignia.
My explorations have turned up very little, but it looks like you've had better luck. What did you find?
Yeah, the dark insignia. This one appears to be undamaged.
Exactly what I was hoping for.
Mm-hmm.
I suspect the Night Hollow nobles wore these as a badge of rank. Let's see what we can learn with a little more auramancy.
Alright, I'll watch you perform your magic.
We broke through. The way to the Dark Heart is open.
But the heart falters. Something is wrong.
The damn dwarves. They depleted its energy.
Seal the Dark Halls. Until the heart recovers, only those who bear the sign of the Inner Circle may partake of its gifts.
I think I understand what happened to the Night Hollow clan. I suspect Lady Belain is the survivor of a long decline. While the rest of her clan slid into madness, she alone remained to carry on their legacy. Such a bitter pill for a proud vampire.
What did we just see?
That memory comes from a later time. The Lord spoke of opening a way to the Dark Heart, which implies the Night Hollow lost access to it at some point.
It's true.
But what are these dark halls Lady Belain spoke of? Where can we find them?
Maybe the dark halls led to the dark heart.
Perhaps. And maybe we have the key. Lady Belain said that only those who bear the sign of the Inner Circle can utilize the heart. That must refer to the insignias you found. Let's look for these dark halls.
Alright, I'll look for the entrance to the dark halls.
More than likely, the dark halls lie below us somewhere. See if you can find a way down while I attempt to trace the currents of void energy that radiate throughout this ruin. One of us should find a way through.
Vampires, dwarves, reach witches. Who does the dark heart really belong to?
The best answer may be none of them. I suspect the Dark Heart may have been here before all of them. More than likely, they found it and made use of it. Across the ages, different people may have been drawn to its power. We may never know for sure.
Do you think it drew Rada Asalran?
Perhaps. It's curious, isn't it? I
It
wonder
is.
if the Dark Heart has a purpose of its own. And we better keep going. Until we actually find this thing, all we have, I guess, is...
Alright. Here we go, chat.
Nobles, they keep the Dark Heart all for themselves. Lady Belain refuses to let us drink. Can't she see we're dying?
I think I just avoided a trap. That was awesome. Let's rock.
I think this is the entrance to the Dark Halls. As you can see, powerful magic wards the door. Perhaps I can draw a memory from it.
A dormant Dark Heart is of little use to us, Belain.
It can be awakened, but I need to get the help of the Reach Witches.
Patience, Elaine. Not until I restore the Grey Host. Not until we unlock the orrery.
More delays. Very well. But the Dark Heart must beat again, Rada al-Saran. Nothing else matters.
It seems Rodda came here a long time ago. This is the most recent memory, but it's still centuries old.
Oh, wow.
Did you see? Rodda and Belain made some sort of deal centuries ago, and now the conditions of that deal have almost been fulfilled. We can't let them fully awaken the Dark Heart.
Didn't Atharia's sacrifices already awaken it?
I've been thinking about what you told me. I believe the Ghost Song ritual primed the Dark Heart, opening a path between this world and the Void. The Void energy is stronger here, but it lacks direction. I fear they require greater sacrifice.
Greater?
Something as powerful as the Dark Heart that's been asleep for millennia may stir from the taste of a few souls, but I suspect it needs a banquet to awaken fully. Perhaps, if we hurry, it won't come to that.
Lady Belain said she was ready to awaken the heart centuries ago. Why wait until now?
Because Rodda had not yet raised a new army. And he had other preparations to make, no doubt. Centuries don't matter much to immortal vampires. Now hold up the intact insignia. Let's see if we're right and it grants us access to the Dark Halls.
Alright. I'll be damned. It worked.
A tunnel? The Night Hollow left the Dark Heart where they found it, instead of bringing it to their keep. Strange.
Here we go, chat. The Void Mother. In my way. Alright, took care of that.
Hold. Someone left these belongings here. They may have a story to tell. A well-made weapon, placed with care. Let me try my auramancy.
Belain, we're dying. There's nothing you can do.
I refuse to accept that, Idrisen. But one of us must remain strong to save the others. I will take the remaining energy from the Dark Heart. It will sustain me until I determine how to make it beat again.
No, Belain. You know blood no longer sustains us. If you take the last of the Heart's energy, the rest of us will starve.
How horrible. The Dark Heart gave the Night Hollow unbelievable power, but they were dependent on it. They lost the ability to draw sustenance from blood. As the Dark Heart slowed and fell into slumber, they became diminished.
Except for Lady Belain.
It appears that Lady Belain took the last of the Void energy for herself, enough to saturate her and keep her strong through all these long centuries, while the clan around her starved and turned feral.
Couldn't they just go back to feeding on blood like other vampires?
Apparently not. Feeding on Void energy changed them. They lost the ability to take nourishment from the blood of mortals. I suspect Lady Belain believes that her clan will recover once the Dark Heart begins to beat again. And she's probably correct.
Alright, let's move forward. Here we go, chat. This is a big chamber.
Can you feel the void energy? That's the Dark Heart.
The Dark Heart must be fed. I will see to Markarth.
Rather no. We must not awaken the Dark Heart.
I stopped heeding your advice a long, long time ago, Piranhas.
Idrison, slay these meddlers!
Deal with Lady Belane's minions. I'll try to stop Rada.
Power! Ancient centuries, for the Dark Heart to beat once more. Lady Belaine, I failed you.
Oh crap, okay.
The Dark Heart awakens. I can't stop it.
Oh shit.
Heart of darkness, feed on the souls of Markarth, and soon my brethren will be free.
Those souls. The people of Markarth. Rada, what have you done? The Dark Heart. A piece of the primal void, trapped in our world. No wonder it warps the very weave of existence all around it. Look up. We're directly beneath the Library of Arkzand. The Dark Heart, it powers the orrery. But to what end?
What did Brother Alceran mean, feed on the souls of Markarth?
The Dark Heart feeds on death. You saw that when the Ghost Song clan was sacrificed. Only he's offering the heart a much larger feast. All the Reach folk in Markarth. He sent Lady Belaine there to finish what is undoubtedly already begun.
Oh shit, and Caddoc called all the clans to take shelter in the city.
Correct. As part of Lady Belaine's peace with the Grey Host. Just another horrible deception. Let's get out of this place. There may still be a way to save the people of Markarth.
Alright, I'll meet you outside.
That lift over there should take us to the library grounds. Hurry.
Alright, let's do it.
Look at the dome. Markarth's souls are being drawn inside. I now understand the what of our enemy's plan, if not the why of it. Rada had centuries to set this in motion, yet I don't see how the orrery can free the Grey Host. As for Lady Belaine, the Dark Heart beats again. Her Night Hollow are reborn.
So Rada Alceran and Lady Belaine have won?
No, not yet. Our enemy has gained a momentary success, but now we know the extent of their plans. Knowledge is a powerful weapon, my friend. This isn't over. We can still pull victory from the void. Because of you, we still have a chance.
Alright.
Our enemy advances on two fronts, my friend, and we must match them move for move. Rada Alceran has activated the orrery, while Lady Belaine has gone to Markarth. Worse, the Dark Heart beats stronger with every soul that flows into it.
What do you want me to do?
The attack on Markarth has begun, but we can still save the city if we hurry. Go. Warn Ard Kadok. Tell him to defend his people. Every life saved is one less soul for the Dark Heart.
What about Rada Alceran and Lady Belaine?
I will deal with Rada. After you warn Kadok, find Lady Belaine, defeat her, and the Reach folk will stand a better chance against the assaulting army. And if you can end the massacre, that will stop the flow of energy into the Dark Heart. Now go!
I'll go to Markarth and Ard Kadok.
I'll find a way to deal with Rada. Lady Belaine and the Grey Host, I leave in your hands. Stop them from feeding the Dark Heart, and it should fall dormant again. With any luck, that will put an end to whatever Rada plans to do with the orrery.
Alright, let's go to warn them. Let's see what's happening now. Well, it looks fine so far. Alright, let's see.
Harrier, over here! The grey host came out of...
Oh, the grey
host came out of nowhere. Hit the city like a giant's hammer. Vampires and werewolves, rending and killing anyone they could catch. The Ardsfolk thought they were safe in Markarth. Only fools put their trust in walls.
Brayden, you need to know, every Reachfolk that dies today feeds a Darkheart.
Just like what Nathari did to my clan. The bastards.
Aye.
Arana brought us here to help, but it may be too late. They aren't only marching towards the gates, they're coming at us from beneath the city.
What do you mean beneath?
Lady Belaine unsealed the doors to Nichuanzel and let the Grey Host into the city. We arrived just in time to fend off the first wave. Can't make any promises about the next. Go to Understone Keep. Tell Ard Caddick and Arana what you told me.
Alright, I'll go to the keep.
Stay sharp and keep alert on your way to Understone Keep. The Grey Host could attack again at any moment.
So they're working together now?
The vampire noble, your friend Varandus. He convinced Arana that we had to help defend Markarth. We marched when Gwendis gave us the word. Besides, Arana and Caddick are both of the Reach. Reach folk stick together against outsiders. We always have.
Alright. To the keep we go.
There you are. After all your talk, I was beginning to think you'd abandoned us.
Nah.
The Grey Host raided my city. Killed more of my people than I like, but we held them off. Barely. Now those bastards are gathering in Nichuanzel for their next attack.
Lady Belaine and the Grey Host want to kill as many of you as they can to feed an arcane relic.
Well, they certainly did a good job with their first attack. Lady Belaine actually tried to kill me herself. Might have succeeded, if not for Arana. She drove off Belaine, saved my sorry hide. As soon as I can assemble my troops, we'll strike back.
Nah, man, you need to defend yourselves and keep your people safe. The fewer Reachfolk die, the better.
Damn it, outsider! But your words ring true. All right. Defense only. For now. Arana had that look in her eyes, though. I think she plans to try to deal with Belaine on her own. Now, if you have the mind, go to Nichuanzel and help the witch rebel, eh?
Alright, I'll find Arana, and we'll deal with Lady Belaine.
Watch your step in Nichuanzel. From what we could tell, the Grey Host was gathering there for days before the attack. Even without the vampires and werewolves, there are old traps and metal monsters to contend with. Dwarves never did like company.
That's true. Alright. Let's make our stand. Gwendis!
Hang on, hero. I did a bit of scouting and you need to hear what I have to say.
Sup?
Nichuanzel is crawling with Grey Host soldiers, not to mention all the dwarven constructs that clank around down there too.
Alright, you see Arana? She alright?
I didn't see her, but I wasn't able to advance very far into the Undercity. Since you're obviously on your way to help her, and I've delivered all the messages I had, I'm going back to the Library of Arksand.
Alright, Red Alceron is in the orrery chamber. Verandis was going to try to confront him there.
I hate that Verandis has a past. But he is an ancient vampire. I can't expect him to have remained alone for centuries until he met me. His connection to Rada Alceran, though, he needs to be careful. His feelings are going to get him into trouble.
I feel like that too, but how so?
Verandis always tries to see the good in people, but any good Rada Alceran had dried up a long time ago. Look, someone needs to help Verandis, and you have to find Arana and deal with Lady Belain. But maybe when you're finished, you can come join us.
Alright. Let's do it, chat. We're going in. Forbidden Great Lift? Interesting. Oh shit. Got it. Alright.
Warrior, over here.
Where's she at? There she is.
I knew I sensed a friendly presence. Thank the spirits for leading you here.
Hold on. Just in time for my food to give out. We have an hour and 12 minutes of experience left. Okay.
I wanted to finish this, but Belain, she's too strong. And the Grey Host. I tried to return to Markarth, but got turned around.
Tell me what happened.
I chased Lady Belain into the depths, battled her to a standstill. And then she summoned the Grey Host. She fled while I fought them off. To the orrery, I think I heard her tell the Grey Host commander.
Verandis went to confront Rada Alceran at the orrery.
Listen, I sensed something else down below. A second keystone. Find it, and you'll be able to enter the orrery chamber.
I understand. Let me get you back to Markarth.
Forget me. Get the second keystone. Don't let Belain draw any more power from the Dark Heart.
Okay, I'll find a keystone and get into the orrery chamber.
Don't linger, Harrier. All this death, it fuels the Dark Heart, making it stronger with every passing moment. Find that keystone, and stop Lady Belain. Hurry!
You sure you'll be alright?
I already feel my strength returning. It's the Dark Heart. Like the ghost song witches of old, I feel its power stirring within me. I hear the whispering of Namira. The Spirit Queen is with me. I won't die in this place.
Isn't the Dark Heart evil?
No, not in and of itself. Like all of Namira's gifts, how we use it is where good and evil come in. It's Belain who is twisting it to this vile purpose. Stop her. Go on. I'll gather my strength and then see where the Spirit Queen wants to lead me.
Alright.
Down the stairs, then look for the vaults. That's where I fought Lady Belain.
Here we go.
them off!
Let's go. Interesting. Something important is locked away here. I don't like the looks of that carrier, though. It hasn't reacted to our presence yet, but I suspect the door has placed it here to punish careless intruders. Now that I've seen this chamber with my own eyes, Venethian's cryptic doggerel makes more sense. The lord chases the thief, the lady pursues her lord, the steed runs after all of them, to bring the thief his reward. Constellations, of course. In the course of the year, the order of the signs is lord, steed, lady, and thief, last of all. If Venethian is right, the solution begins with the thief in the lead, and the steed comes last. Yeah, because it goes thief, lord, lady, steed. The connection of the thief, the winter sign, with the stars to the north is obvious, and the steed is prominent in the southern sky during the summer solstice. The lord is the lady, or more obscure to me, neither is connected to east or west during their seasons. The star of the east, the lady. Is the star of the east the lady or the lord? I grow tired of waiting for lady, and perhaps I shall try a little experiment. Okay, well, it's a puzzle. I just wish I knew what they were. Wait a minute, where's that? Maybe we're just clicking it to see which ones are missing. That's new. Okay, so this one. This one. This one. And this one. Now we have a keystone. Hell yeah. I didn't even have to run from a giant boulder or anything. Oop, we need to go the other way. And back to here we go. Ah, very glitchy. That's cool. Oh shit.
I'm as frustrated as you are, Gwendis. We don't have a keystone, and I haven't been able to discern another way to get inside.
Good news, everyone.
When I got there, Verandis was pacing around like a caged animal, trying to find a way to get inside the library. If you have any idea...
Yep, I didn't mean to do that.
Try as I might, I haven't been able to penetrate the wards on the door into the orrery. The dwarven magic is too powerful. Without a keystone of our own, we'll never get inside.
Well, you're in luck. Arana couldn't stop Lady Belaine, but she led me to another keystone. I have it right here.
Another keystone? It seems the spirits of the Reach smile favorably upon us after all. But you say Lady Belaine escaped from Arana. Any idea where she may have gone?
Yeah, Arana was wounded in the battle, but she heard Lady Belaine say she was returning to the Orrery.
No one has entered or departed by these doors in all the time I've been here. It's clear that Rodda and Belaine know more about this old dwarven structure than we do, though. They must have another way to come and go as they need.
Should we try to use the keystone I acquired?
By all means. If it works, we can finally confront Rodda and Lady Belaine. Together, perhaps we'll fare better than Arana.
Alright, let's go.
I can get through to Rodda. I must. Use the keystone, my friend.
We're going in, chat. We're on the final quest.
Rodda, stop this! There is no stopping it now. A few more adjustments to this infernal machine, and all will be ready.
This won't save your brothers and sisters. I told you it's impossible.
Oh, but you're wrong. About so many things. Can't you feel it, Verandis? The tug of the dark heart on your cursed soul.
Leave him alone!
The dark heart. You're going to sever our souls from Bhaal?
You see? Once I gather the Exarchs to my side, my ancient promise will be fulfilled. Belaine, spare Verandis and his cherished daughter. Dispose of the rest.
Come and gaze upon the hearts. Come and witness my true power.
Oh, shit! Dude, she went full freeze on my ass.
You fools! The dark heart is mine to command.
I can see.
This is the place where your little rebellion ends.
The Spirit Queen led me here, Harrier. I'll help you defeat this abomination. Look how Belaine corrupts Namira's gift. I'll create void portals. Use them to reach those void mothers and destroy them. We can't defeat her. The fate of the Ridge depends on it.
Where are we going? Nope, shit. Come on. How do I get over to this one, I wonder? Here we go.
power to deal with you.
Holy shit. I am like really low on stamina. I'm trying to use the portal. Oh, wait, that didn't. Okay.
Darkness. It flows through me.
Get out of there!
Alright, here we go. She's opening a portal. Holy shit, it pulsed. Like this big bass sound. Damn it. Good lord, this is terrifying.
You think your spirit queen favors you over me?
Basically. Not again.
No, this isn't possible. The dark heart sustains me.
Alright.
Lady Belain, is she dead?
Yep, we defeated her. Put her on it. What happened to you?
The Spirit Queen, Namira. She required a champion. She gave me the strength to press on, despite my wounds. No, that strength is gone.
The Spirit Queen's just gonna let you die?
She is the spirit of death and decay. Belain defied natural death, as all vampires do. Using Namira's energy like that, it was an affront. I am happy to have done my part. Verandis needs your help. Go, Harrier. Use this one last portal.
I'll go help Verandis.
Please, help Verandis. I see it now. The Lord of the Grey Host threatens all Nirn.
Aww. Damn it, we always lose all the good people. That's so depressing. Forgot to put the blood thing on.
I'm afraid your timing is perfect. Get to the far platform and throw the switch. It will take all of us to stop this infernal machine.
Alright, let's do it.
If you hadn't arrived when you did, Gwendis and I would not have been able to power down the orrery. Thank you. But tell me, what of Arana and Lady Belain? I could feel them. It was like a battle in the darkness.
Lady Belain took me to the Darkheart chamber. Arana arrived. She helped me defeat Belain.
So it was Belain's death I felt in the darkness. Rodder was right. For some reason, the connection I have to the Darkheart is strong. But there was something else. Another sensation. Where's Arana, my friend?
Arana said Namira suppressed her wounds so she could defeat Belain. After the battle, she died.
Arana dead?
Yeah.
That's another soul lost to the void. Between her and those that perished at Markarth, the Darkheart ate well this day. I'd like you to return to Understone Keep. Tell Ardkadek that despite what we have lost, Markarth is safe.
Alright, I'll tell Ardkadek the news.
You sure you'll be alright here by yourself, Arandis?
I shall return to Markarth shortly.
What am I saying? Of course you will. But if you're not back soon, I'll come and drag you to Markarth myself.
Alright, let's do it. Wait a minute, I can just go right here? Okay. Oh wait, no, it tricked me. Damn it. Alright. So far, this story is sad. But we're working on the end of it now, you know? Nope, he's gonna walk down here.
Here's one whose report we need. What news of Lady Belain? We did as you said, Rover. We defended the city and kept our people safe. Then, all of a sudden, the Grey Host turned and fled. And I barely got to kill a dozen or so of the bastards myself. Do I have you to thank for this unexpected turn of events?
Arana and I defeated Lady Belain. Rada Alceron fled, and Veranda stopped the Dwarven machine.
Well, that explains everything. Someone will sort out the details and tell them to me later, eh? All that matters is the Grey Host called off their attack and departed as soon as they lost their leaders. But where's Arana? I want to thank the witch.
She died helping me defeat Lady Belain.
Arana promised to stop Lady Belain, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Trust a Reach Witch to make her own words come true. At least it was a good death, given in a noble cause, and Markarth still stands. We'll remember what Arana did, and we'll remember you as well.
Where's the Grey Host now?
They scattered and fled. Good riddance. Between Arana's Wilders and my Stonehands, we held them back. And when you cut off the head, they were done with this fight. There's some cleanup to be done in the wilderness, but nothing we can't handle.
The Markarth is safer now. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Got Gwendis.
Verandis is back. Does he look a little better to you? Why don't you go talk to him and see how he's doing? I'll just wait over here.
Okay.
We stopped Lady Belain from gorging the Dark Heart with all the souls of Markarth, but we can't bring back the dead. Still, the heart awakened but never reached full power. We turned back the Grey Host and killed Belain. That's a victory, my friend.
Did you learn anything else from the orrery?
The orrery remains charged with void energy, but the Dark Heart was never completely filled, and it already wanes. That means we denied Rada al-Siran a limitless source of power. Rada may have escaped for the moment, but we will find him.
What about the Night Hollow vampires?
Any surviving Night Hollow clan members are bound to the Dark Heart. As it wanes, so will they. When you destroyed Lady Belain, you sealed the doom of her entire clan. That threat is ended forever, thanks to you and Arana.
And do you sense the Dark Heart still?
Yes. Whether through the use of the orrery or some other means, Rada tied the void energy to the Grey Host. And due to my past affiliation, that seems to include me. I can feel it, hear its dark whisper. I need to ponder the implications.
Okay, should we go after Rada al-Siran now?
Soon. For now, savor this victory. The courage of mortals, not some buried relic, is the true heart of the Reach. You've saved countless lives, and proved to the Reach folk that not all outsiders are a threat to this land. Rada's time will come.
Alright. Got a Void Shard as well. And the Bulwark of Markarth, which is a big-ass shield, and a skill point.
We
The time has come, my
defeated
friend.
evil today.
Let us speak.
An ancient darkness at the very heart of the Reach that threatened to destroy us all. These outsiders stood beside us and made our troubles, our enemies, their own. Let them hear our thanks. Look around you, people of the Reach. Markarth still stands. See your fellow Reach folk, and know we will always fight for our land and our ways.
Yay! Oh, but for real though, that was awesome. I'm probably going to not do this part right here yet until tomorrow, and the reason why is that it requires us to do a whole other questline thing, you know? And yeah, it's a thing. Let me see, where do we go from here? We should go get cleaned up, and then we can run what was I gonna say? Alright. Getting all cleaned up. There we go. Ah, I'm just like stuck in the sink. Yeah, I threw myself in a grove. Holy shit. Alright. So, let's talk about what we're going to be doing next, yeah? I'll get us out of this waterfall sound. Let me see, where are we going? That'll be... I need to find the fence. There we go.
So, you've still got both hands. You're faring better than half the thieves in Markarth, believe me. Now, let's see what you brought me.
Alright, let's see, we got which scene? I'll probably in the next like 15 minutes or so. I'm gonna probably call it a little bit early tonight because I still gotta do a bunch of dishes in the kitchen, and if I don't, my fiance will kill me, and rightfully so. Let me see here. I got these, this, and these. shoes of the void color. I'm good. I gotta open a container. It was 10 dog training pamphlets.
Look, I'd never tell.
There we go. What was I gonna do though? I need to go to the no Amelie.
Over here.
But yeah, so in the next day or so, I'm trying to think of where we're gonna go next from here. I know we're gonna finish up the story, right? We need to fish here. We need to run a couple of dungeons here. And we need to basically get stuff ready for the next expansion. Which should be coming up soon. Let me check what's next on the list here.
Lady Belain was plotting something. I only wish I could split her skull myself.
Arana and her rebels saved us the trouble. If they hadn't shown up when they did.
I know. Who'd have thought we'd owe our lives to that lot?
Can't you just be grateful? I just hope the Ard lets the rebels stay. They've earned their place.
Alright, so Ravenwatch Inquiry, Great Council, Markarth. Okay. And then after that, hold on. We need to run the Cauldron and Black Drake Villa tomorrow, which is 2 dungeons. Let me see here. Ooh. Interesting. We're gonna be going to hell soon. Not really. We're going to, Blackwood. Well, the prequel for it and all that stuff, that's coming up in the next few days. What else do we have? Tons of scrying that I need to do. So I'll probably do some more scrying at some point soon. I forget when Ayavea became a thing in the game. But I'm gonna probably go to Ayavea at some point. So probably, I think it was what, High Isles? If it was High Isles, then I'll not go to Ayavea until High Isles. But I need to look that up. Because I was wondering about that the other day. I was like, But yeah, all in all, it's just been a really pretty smooth expansion and DLC, and it's complicated how it's structured, but basically most, like, you'll get like an area like kind of like how I got shit, what's it called, Western Skyrim with Greymoor, right, with Black Reach and all that stuff under it. And then the Reach is like the adjacent area. It's a bit smaller, but it's the same. It's got the same stuff, right? The caverns below and everything else. And it's cool because it kind of carries on the same vibe, but it's a new story in itself, and it feels new and good, and I liked it. I really did. And they brought back someone I really liked. They basically have carried on the story from, let's say, about a week or 2 ago of my streams. So it's just been going on that long. It's kind of cool. I like it. What else am I gonna do though? I'm gonna do fishing stuff. I gotta figure out where fishing is here now. I can't do it today though, but I want to go ahead and get all this figured out, you know? Also, I tried to run this today with my VTuber setup, and it was going 70 some odd degrees, and I was like, nope. I'm gonna have to go back to the other setup. It's like almost a 30-degree difference in temperature, so I gotta be careful when I stream this sometimes. One sec here. So for this, we would be... Where are we at? We got Greymoor. Markarth. Steal the luxurious safe box from Vendril Hall. I guess we'll have to try that at some point. Night Hollow Style Master. That's kind of cool. Kill 100 Grays, host enemies in the Reach. For in every chapter in the army book. Reached Ancestral Reach. Reach Master Angler. Wayward Guardian. Larcenist. Savior of the Reach. What? Oh, I guess we're missing one. A bridge between kingdoms. Okay. So we're missing a story. We'll do that tomorrow as well to complete the zone. Let me check the fishing one though. There it is. So we have lake, river, fowl. Which means there'll be 4 of each type. That means we're going to be going underground as well. Yep, in Reach and Black Reach. But it has to be in the Arxen Cavern. I still can't say it right. So yeah, that's what I'll look forward to for like tomorrow's stream and stuff. We'll be chilling, doing some streaming and some fishing and running dungeons and shit. It'll be pretty cool. But with that, my friends, I am going to call it for the day, and I hope that you'll have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I look forward to hanging out with you all tomorrow as we beat some more of this. And again, I'm Damien, this is Damien's Adventure, and I'll see y'all later.